Transit United, also known as TRUE. We are one of about a dozen different organizations that have been involved in making this event happen today, and one of many organizations who've been working for over a decade on how do we get this type of regional transit authority in place. So first and foremost, we are here to celebrate the launching of a new regional transit authority and a new era.
That's right.
We have quite a few people who to speak today, but really we want to make sure that everyone understands this is a huge opportunity. This is a great day and a great opportunity for bringing new transit forward. It's not a guarantee. Just having an authority doesn't guarantee that we're going to have excellent transit.
That's right.
But it gives us an opportunity. It gives us an opportunity that we haven't had in decades to coordinate services among all of these different transit providers across Southeast Michigan to make sure that as a rider you know you can get wherever you need to go. That is essential for our region to succeed. It's also a great opportunity to bring in real rapid transit. For decades we've waited to have real rapid transit that will move our region forward and be competitive across the country. That's another wonderful opportunity that we have if the RTA is ready to seize it. And so we're here to celebrate, but also to make sure that the new RTA board, this Regional Transit Authority board that has just been developed, make sure they understand that the public is watching. We care about this stuff. There are 100,000 people every single day who are depending on our bus systems to get them where they need to go, to work, to school, to doctor's appointments, to anywhere else they need to go. Those 100,000 people and hundreds of thousands of others who would like to have a better transit option are all depending on this board, these 10 people, to make the decisions and move us forward. So we have quite a few speakers. I want to let each of them say just a few words about why they believe this is so important to their region, to themselves personally, and to their network. So if I could ask Dave Flynn from the Macomb County Commission to say a few words about why Macomb County is excited to see this move forward.
Yeah, Dave!
My name is Dave Flynn. I'm the chairperson of the Macomb County Board of Commissioners. I'm proud to be with you on such an exciting day. On so many levels, transit has helped revitalize struggling communities and cities across this nation. Transit does something that is seemingly complex, but essentially simple. It connects people to the places they work, the schools they attend, and the entertainment they enjoy. I'm proud that Macomb County played a huge role in making sure that we pass resolutions supporting the establishment of a regional transit authority that will allow us to capture federal dollars to create a robust system. We all know that for every public dollar put in regional transit, $6 to $8 of private investment is correlated along those corridors to revitalize those neighborhoods. I'm even prouder of the fact that we created a group called RPAT, Regional Partners Advocating for Transit Here, which essentially coordinated all the local legislative bodies where we worked in tandem. It's an example of our capacity to do big things on big issues when we're working and we're talking with one another throughout this region. And I am excited to say that today is a day for celebration, like Megan said. But with that said, today is not the end of the process. It's the beginning of a long strategic plan of how we get rolling rapid transit going up Gratiot, going up Woodward, going up Hall Road, and how we finally connect the economic and the social fabric of Southeast Michigan together. And I know that with all of your help and the people who are willing to devote their time and energy on the Regional Transit Authority, we can make that happen. Thank you.
Here, who's also part of that RPAT organization. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you very much. I just want to say thank you to Megan and all those at TRUE, those folks at Moses, all of our partners at RPAT. RPAT really got together with the understanding that we're all in this together. We would all like to be able to ride from the airport downtown in 10 minutes without paying $50. But we also realize that this is a way to drive the economic engine of Southeast Michigan. So, you know, as Megan and David said, this is an opportunity for us. This is the beginning, but it's an opportunity for us to be the watchdog for what happens in this room and all of the meeting places where the RTA is. Because we need to make sure that we are pushing them. We love them. They've been appointed. We love that they're here, that they've been created as an entity, but now the hard work begins of applying for the dollars, of qualifying for the dollars, and also developing a plan that really is user-friendly and that has a lot of community input. Because the RTA is not the only ones who'd be using the rapid transit around here. It would be all of us. Transit is for everyone. It has to be accessible, it has to be affordable, and it also has to be clean and on time. But it also has to be comprehensive so that the whole region is connected. So that's what we're looking forward to. This is the beginning of a tried again to get this to work. And so if we finally have it, and now we have to work it. So this is a big day for Detroit and the whole region, and welcome to the city of Detroit. By the way, I'm glad that they chose Detroit first.
And while we are thrilled to have the strength of so many of our elected officials, this is not just about the leaders and the elected leaders of our region. This is also about the families, the grandmothers, the young people. So we have a couple of other voices to share. Cindy Reese, who's been a longtime advocate for transit, and I'll let her tell her story.
Yes, I've been working on transit probably 25 years. And today is really a celebration. I tried to get my grandson to be here with me to celebrate this, but unfortunately he is in school. But he really motivated me once, a long time ago, when he came to me and said that he felt his government, he felt his city was not for him because he had no way to get to school, he had no way to get to college, and he was so disappointed. That motivated me. And then I thought about it and I said, wait a minute, my own children didn't have that opportunity. My grandchildren didn't have that opportunity. And now maybe my great-grandchildren will possibly have an opportunity to ride on something around this region. I am so happy. It's been a hard struggle, but I feel like at least we've started. And as a faith-based person, there's hope.
Come on now.
There's hope.
Come on.
Yes.
When we didn't have an RTA, we felt like we didn't have hope, but there's hope. Now, all we have to do is get behind our authority and show them exactly how we support them and what we need.
That's right.
Cindy is part of a faith-based organization called Moses. We also are pleased to have the Metro Coalition of Congregations and Kate Miles here from their Young Adult Committee to say a few words from another important perspective.
Exciting my
Oh, okay.
Hi, my name is Kate Mills. I'm a grad student at Oakland University and the co-chair for the Young Adult Caucus. As part of the Metro Coalition of Congregations, dozens of church across the Tri-County area. And the last couple of times we've had marches, we've been stomping around in the snow and the cold, and everyone in the church is like, you know what? You've got to pick a nice day in spring where it's warm, and so this rain is a great day to march for us. We're glad that this first meeting of the Regional Transit Authority is open to the public because transparency is very important to us and this issue being public transportation. But our gaze is a little bit higher on the Citizens Advisory Board. We feel it's very important to have clergy and young people represented on the Citizens Advisory Board. We already have one locked in for Macomb County, but we hope to have one for Oakland as well, and a youth representative, which is yet to be appointed. Youth are typically the ones who leave the area to seek mass transit otherwise. We've used turnstiles in Chicago, DC, and in Paris in some cases, but we're looking forward to use them here in Detroit because we love Michigan, but we also love getting to work and to school and around town. So as a student with 2 semesters left, the brain drain is a very relevant issue to me and my peers.
Thank you so much. And another youth voice representing helping flesh out our full region. This is not only about Detroit and about Wayne County, but and Oakland and Macomb. We're thrilled to have Washtenaw County as well. Ellen Vile, there's Ellen. Hi.
My name's Ellen Vile. I'm a student at the University of Michigan. I grew up in Royal Oak. I work for the Michigan Suburbs Alliance, and I spend a lot of my time in the city. And I am willing to make the drive from Ann Arbor to Detroit once, sometimes twice a week, but a lot of my classmates aren't.
Right.
And in a fragmented region like this, we have a lot of my classmates leave. They go to Chicago, they go to New York.
Right.
And that's just something that we can't deal with anymore. Like Kate was saying, we have to keep them here, and I think transit will be a really good way to get people from Ann Arbor to come out to Detroit to see what's going on, to understand why this city is such a great place to be.
Right.
So thank you so much for having me here today.
This is something that our elected officials, seniors, young people, and I'd also like to bring up Guy Williams from the Detroiters Working for Environmental Justice to talk a little bit about the environmental justice perspective and why this is so essential.
Thank you, Megan. I'm Guy Williams, President and CEO of Detroiters Working for Environmental Justice, and we're really excited to see the progress here. There's so many dimensions of moving the city ahead that's already been mentioned, and the region ahead, that have a bearing on the people who rely on public transit to get to their jobs, the people who are counting on all of us to work harder for clean air. The more we can consolidate transportation on the cleaner modes of transportation, the better for everyone. The vibrancy of the economy, that is something that's also crucial for environmental justice, because the only way to invest and clean up our city and our area is to have capital that can flow through the economy. Through jobs, healthy workplaces, and healthy ways of getting around town. So we're very excited, and the councilman mentioned earlier about the engagement of the public in the ongoing decision making. That is one of the primary tenets of environmental justice, is self-determination. So we're very excited to see a good turnout today.
Yeah.
And we hope for every meeting. Thanks a lot.
All right. So as has been noted, we have a lot of different voices here. I think every other person in the room could also share their story of why transit is so important to them, why they're out here in the rain in the middle of the day, making sure that their voice gets heard. So as I said at the beginning, we are here not only to celebrate a huge step forward, a huge opportunity to improve